weapons.
Okay, you're lying.
Okay,
cool.
Oh,
What the hell is going on?
I just told you.
2 arrest warrants.
4 arrest warrants.
Why are you guys in SWAT gear?
It's aggravated assault's a very serious crime.
Because if she did shoot the gun, now would be the time to tell me. Because this is the only time we talk.
If the charge isn't stick, will I be able to still work? Because I literally have no idea what's going on.
She's not going to get dressed?
Yeah. No, we can't have her calling on the phone, especially what she did.
I understand, babe, but I need you to come on out. Every day is an exciting adventure.
This is Elijah Hyams and Kyla Milling, a dangerous couple caught in a twisted love triangle that's spiraling out of control. The shocking true crime case starts on September 7th, 2021, when Lawrenceville police are called to a Georgia home shared by Keshia Lawrence and her family. When they arrive, police find a car with its rear window and front windshield shot up. Keshia's brother Derek and his girlfriend were in the car at the time of the shooting, but survived. Launching an investigation into the attack, officers turn to Keshia, conducting a police interview with her. Before they solve this case, detectives will find themselves in the middle of a real-life horror story of love, betrayal, and obsession.
you borrow your table here, you don't mind.
You didn't look through her phone. She been calling 3 the phone. Can't she?
Okay, wait, now you were kind of excited outside talking.
Okay.
I ain't been out here before, so give me a little history of what's going on with this situation, because I ain't never been out here. I ain't never met you before. So just because I'm the one that's going to be writing the report. So
Okay.
Now what's going on with this?
All right, so my ex, right, me and her broke up. She hacked my account, bank account, got my money, $500, $700, $1,000 money. She put stuff in my name, got stuff on her address, stuff like that. So I was doing my part. I was calling. She kept calling, playing on my phone. Her boyfriend called, talking about he gonna my mom, shoot my mom in her head, all this stuff. Then I said, if you're gonna do all that at my mom, I said, you don't know where I live. Then he said my address.
So how did you get in mixed up in this?
It's been happening a while before.
We had some problems.
We had some problems.
So you had problems with her girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got locked up for no reason.
Okay.
Because she lied. Now it becomes a problem to the whole.
So that girl didn't even live here.
Exactly. And I got locked up.
But you got locked up for something.
And I'm going to court for that girl.
Okay.
That's not
right. That makes some sense to me. I got you on that. But what happened here tonight, ma'am?
She pulled up. They made threats, said that they were going to shoot us. Shoot up my mom's house. And they pulled up.
What were they driving, a gray BMW?
It was a gray BMW SUV.
Okay. Can I see your ID,
But
please?
she get a phone call every day from this girl at the same time.
Okay.
Late at night.
It's the officer at the top. They trying to come in the subdivision.
Who's
One day
trying
they shot my son's car glass. Is that the police at the top?
Yeah, there should be.
Oh, because that's what he was asking.
Hey, is there somebody up at the top of the neighborhood? K92, the gentleman's going to be 59 with you that was chasing these people. What kind of car is he driving?
Burgundy.
Tell him to meet with them, the officer up there. He's going to be driving a burgundy
Focus.
Ford Focus. Okay, he's going to be sitting at the top of the neighborhood waiting for him. What's your name?
Keshia Lawrence.
Spell that.
Keshia.
What's your last name?
Lawrence. Lawrence.
Make sure I have her license.
That's fine. I just got her name. She gave me her name and address.
Kyla.
Oh, no.
He's asking for my information.
I'll come out the girl that was in the
Oh, okay. Well, if you got that, get it for me, too, yeah.
She has a warrant out for her arrest.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, for Gwinnett County.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got a text from her tonight?
Nah, I'm going to show you. I'm going to let you see it. Let you see it for yourself. Because at first we was on good terms. We broke up. So she met this new dude. And he making all these threats. So you can see here. You see we all talking. We cool. She sent me information. Boom. All right. Gets right here. I said good morning. She said good rising. I said I had called because she's supposed. This is my phone that she has. So then she said okay for what? And then that's when she called. And then her little boyfriend, he texted me my mom's address.
Okay, so they didn't text you anything before they were on their way over here?
No.
You were just texting back and forth with her today. And then what's her boyfriend's name?
Elijah.
You know how to spell that?
Yeah. Hold on. He said he shot at my brother. Elijah.
You know his last name?
No. I don't know his last name. I know his first name. That's
Okay.
what she said, Elijah.
Do you know about how old he is?
38.
Jesus.
She's 27.
Okay.
When you shoot at somebody, that's assault, right? Right?
Yeah.
When you shoot at somebody, that's assault, right?
So now, what occurred today?
She called me when I was at work, and she told me that she wanted to pay off the phone and give her my account information. I said, one, I'm not giving you my account information because you already had somebody send me my mom's address, so you would not get my account information.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when it all started. Then she said I was calling her boyfriend. I don't have her boyfriend's phone number, but I could get it if I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said.
So, and at what time about was that? I ain't worried about yesterday. I'm just trying to figure out today.
Oh.
Did you hear anything from them from midnight on?
She pulled up.
I mean, other than that is what I'm asking you.
She called my phone. She called my phone at 11:10, 11:09, 11:08, 11:06, 11:02. I got a missed call.
And then they just pulled up whatever time that this occurred? Mm-hmm. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to write this up and give it up to the detectives. And what they'll do is because they can dig into certain little things more than what we can right now. So they'll probably be getting in touch with you in the next day or so.
Okay.
Well, you need to get that Elijah's last name. You need to work on getting that. I mean, if you can't get it right now, hey, but by the time the detectives contact you, get his last name. All right, I'll be back in a minute.
That's in front of the subdivision. The police up at the top. Back down to that.
So Kayla was she was in the passenger seat, and Elijah was in the driver's seat.
Yep.
And Elijah was the one that popped out the round?
Yep.
Okay. You were up in your bedroom, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I got everything. We'll go out and call my sergeant, see if he has any other questions. We figure out what's going on with that real quick. This your house?
Yes.
All right. Miss Lawrence, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up and talk to your son now, so I'll just leave you guys for the evening. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this report up, and it's going to go upstairs to the detectives tomorrow morning. Okay? So they'll probably be contacting you within the next day or so. And I'm going to give them all this information, so they're going to be contacting you to come out. Like I said, she needs to look on getting Elijah's last name, so that way you can give it to them. Okay? And then right now, I don't have enough to really go off of. We have hers, but she's not the primary aggressor. He is the one because he's popped the rounds, but we don't know. She's the party at fault, but she's not the one that.
She
Yeah.
telling him what to do.
I got you.
Yeah.
No,
But
she was in the car with him.
yeah, I know, but she didn't.
Give him,
Yes.
her.
Exactly. It won't be no more. It shouldn't be no more than
So
2
she
days.
won't get in trouble?
Yeah, she will once they do the thing, but there's a lot that it's involved in these. It's just not real. It's not like a domestic violence dispute. You know what I mean? I mean, granted, there's a lot of stuff that we have evidence for, like we're going to go up and take pictures of your brother's car or talk to him. I got to go up and talk to him now. So they're going to get in trouble for it. But you need to get that last name of this dude. That's what you need to do.
Once they get her, though,
They can't get it from her.
Yeah, but I mean, they got to track her down. It's easier if she could just find out who his last name is. That way we have it, and then once that way they get enough, they could just drop warrants on him and go pick him up, huh?
Want me to take you to where they are right now?
Where they at?
They in La Vista Tucker.
Where at in La Vista
Right
Tucker?
across the street from the police precinct.
What, in apartments over there?
No, house. Townhome.
Do you have an address?
Nope, but I can get it from my friend.
It's from
My friend told me.
Yeah, get it for me. But anyhow, that's going to be the case.
Okay.
They come back here, I'm telling you straight up, this ain't no threat. I'm gonna protect my family. I'm going to jail for the rest of my life.
They ain't gonna come back here tonight. I pretty much guarantee you that.
But
shit.
they've been arguing every night. We just called you tonight.
I mean, I know, sir. I understand your frustration. I really do. But there's only so much that I can do. You know what I mean? The detectives can do a lot more. They can dig into stuff a lot more. Get the proper paperwork together. Get all the there's a whole gauntlet of stuff that needs to be done. It's just not simple cut and dry. Like,
Well,
yeah, get that.
They can check that phone number as well.
yeah, so I mean, they can pull phone logs. There's a lot of stuff that they have that they can do that I can't.
Okay, I have a question.
What's that, ma'am?
So since she's on my account, my AT&T account, right?
Mm-hmm.
My phone, the tower will bing to where she is, right? But they can't say that's me. Okay.
Well, because it'll go by the phone usually.
Yeah.
Because every phone has a different IP address.
Right.
So, you know, when you speak to the detectives, and I'll also put that in the report that she has a phone that's under your name,
Yes.
to where you can go in and pull phone records versus where they don't have to pull warrants to get phone records.
Right.
You see what I mean? Yeah, there's a lot of details that need to be worked out. Now, if we could have caught him here, that'd have been a different damn story.
Yeah.
But
They came so quick. They came and hit that car.
well, yeah, I mean, it ain't like they're going to sit around at the end of the neighborhood and say, let's wait for the cops to come. Yeah.
Bullet ain't got no name. They start shooting. When they kept right here.
Apparently, they hit your son's car twice.
Yeah.
Because apparently he was outside.
He was.
Yeah.
He was out there.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I said I'm going to leave here and I'm going to go up and talk to him and see what's going on up there.
Where your keys at?
But give me that address where they're at. And you said that's straight across the street from Doraville PD? All right, well, let me go up there and talk to him. All right. I'll be en route from the incident location to the front of the complex. So they just pulled up in front of his house and started arguing with him and then just fucking... Did anybody get pictures and...
No, what we're going to do, and I haven't told him yet, but we're going to 85 it back to the house. Not their house, our house. Put it in the garage and notify CID or CSI.
Okay.
Get processes.
Okay. All right, man. I'm Officer Hicks. I'm the one that's going to be doing this report. I know you told these guys everything that would happen, but I'm the one that's actually going to be writing this bitch up. So now,
Okay.
what in the world happened? Just start from when I got you guys were sitting out in front of the house. Okay. So when your car was parked, were you parked the front of the house with the front of the car facing up towards this way?
Yeah, facing toward like as you were going to leave the neighborhood.
Okay. Now what happened?
So we're sitting there. Time goes by. We seen the car go by, but we didn't pay nothing.
And it was a white BMW?
White BMW. Didn't pay attention to it, like pay no mind to
Yes,
it because we're just sitting in the neighborhood in front of the house.
Yeah.
Had to pay mind to it as it turns around, and it, you know, our house is right there. It turns, he turns diagonal, he hops out, she gets out.
So did they pull in front of your car?
No.
Or behind?
Behind.
Okay.
Yeah, so he pulls behind. Then so when they both get out.
So at this point they're blocking the street.
Okay.
Yeah, so blocking like the back of the street.
Yeah.
Behind us. So they both get out. At this point, he gets up and he was like, "What's up? What's up?" Cocks the gun back. Only, you know, I heard the click of the gun, and then I could see like from the, you know, from the light, but I couldn't see the actual gun.
Okay, you just
But I heard-
caught a glimpse of it and you heard the sound.
So
Okay.
Me here, you know,
Yeah.
I hear the click of the gun. So yeah. By this time, I look back and I see him like doing it. So I sped off. As I speed off, he shoots the first time, foul. I sped up me more, he shoots again, and that's when the window popped.
So he hit it twice?
Yeah,
Yes,
the
he hit
window,
the window
the glass
first,
is
and then he hit the
busted, then he hit the side of the door right there.
Okay. Have you ever seen this dude before?
Never seen him before.
But do you know who the girl is, though?
Yeah, know who the girl, oh my bad.
You're good, man.
Know who the girl is because
Is that your sister's ex-girlfriend?
sister's their girlfriend.
Okay.
The only reason why I know of her because like I only been here for a couple of days. I've been at school. I go to North Carolina Central.
Okay.
But then I stayed, you know, I have my own apartment
Yeah.
and stuff. So when I came down here with her, my girlfriend, because like, I came here for a funeral, I just buried my friend literally over there. So just being home, but getting caught up in the midst of what she got going on with her
Yeah,
friends,
that's
it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But that's why like when we went over here and called, you know, called my mom, she, you know,
Yeah.
getting her.
Yeah.
Your situation, you just got your brother shot at. And so yeah, so that's all that happened. But once he did that, once he shot at us, I sped off. got to the end of this street right here to come up to this hill, I sort of kind of drifted, caught control back of the car, and then sped up here, and then that's when we made it to the neighborhood over here.
Okay. Did you see them leave? No.
So that's why it probably took us so long to get back, because I didn't see them leave, and I didn't know which
Yeah, no, that's perfectly understandable. Yeah, I don't blame you with that one at all, man. But
my mom was calling like, come back now, the police is here. I was like, I understand they're there, but can they be in the front of the neighborhood as well? Because we don't know which way they went.
Yeah. Whose car is this?
It's my car.
That's your car. Do you have? You don't have. Obviously, you don't have a license plate on. Do you have any paperwork on your car?
Yeah, I have on my paperwork.
Can I see your paperwork so I can mark it down? Everything.
Oh, I can't show on my phone.
Oh. Is this car registered in Georgia or North Carolina?
North Carolina.
Red.
Sergeant Barrett just spoke to CID, wants to 85 this to 35.
Okay.
To retrieve more than likely there's a slug in the door.
Okay.
Do you want me to go ahead and knock you out an 85?
If you would, that would be great, buddy. All right, just give you real quick, explain you what's going on here. We're gonna have to take your car for processing, okay? Which basically what it means, because there's probably still bullets in here somewhere. So
Yeah, that's what we said.
Yeah, what we want to do, I'll give you a ride back down to your mama's house. I'll give you and your girl a ride down there. But we're gonna have to take this to the police department.
Yeah, that's fine. And that's the only reason why, because I'm supposed to be moving back down here and transferring school, believe it or not.
Fuck that, I'll stay up where you're at.
But yeah, but
especially that kind of heat, man.
Yeah, so the only reason why we was leaving, because he has to get back up there for a funeral.
If you got any weed in that car, get that fucking shit out there now before they take it to the police.
No, you good. There's nothing in there.
No, I'm just making sure you good. I don't give a fuck.
No,
I just want to make sure it's all out of there, because I could smell it. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, I ain't worried about that shit. That's not here nor there. I'm just glad you guys is okay. Well, let me make sure that we're done here. Now let me see, Bob. I'll give you a ride back down to y'all's mama's house.
The damage to the windshield and the keying is old damage. The only thing that they're looking at is
just for bullet holes in the back window and the door.
The window and the rear back window.
Okay. Hey, let me see your damaged phone.
Go ahead, Bob. Go ahead.
What the hell happened to the phone?
It hit the phone.
No shit.
Look, the whole phone.
Oh, the screen popped out.
Oh, fuck. Set that down there. Yeah, I'll get that. I'll move it around. Go ahead, just leave it there. My camera cleans my greasy ass screen. Here, go ahead. Come on.
That's going to bother me.
All right, as long as it's bothering you, okay?
Okay, go ahead. Look.
All right, does that look better?
Yes. There you go.
All right, see, where are we working?
Some greasy camera.
No.
That's going to be our wedding sign.
Hell, run, dude. Run. Sir, he gonna take you back down to the house.
Come on, Luke.
Hey, you want her to ride some other car since she's talking about damn getting married?
He the one that brought it up.
Oh man, what the hell wrong? How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 21.
And I'm 19.
Oh, okay. All right.
Police identify Elijah and go to his home to arrest him.
Somebody up there is moving all over the place. Hey, he just peeked his head out the back. Yep. Hey, K9 2, just pretty sure I just saw him poke his head out of a back bedroom, second floor. Just keep an eye out up there. He peeked out, he went back in the room, Jimmy. I'm pretty sure it was him. 821 and K9 1, it'll be the Bravo Charlie corner, second floor room. He keeps poking his head out the door, looking out the front. Up, you saw him again, Jimmy. Hey, sir, do you have a PA? Sarge, you got a PA? Can we start trying to call him out, Elijah? Hey, black male, short hair, just walked across the front. Not the male I initially saw. He might be coming down. Elijah, I need you to come to the door. Police department. I've already seen you coming out the door, so come on down, Elijah. How you doing, sir? You Elijah?
Yes, sir.
Do me a favor. Turn the face away from me. Face away, face away. Face away, face away.
What's going on?
I'll tell you 1 second here. Contact the front.
What's going on?
I'll let you know here in 1 second. Do not run. I got a K9 here, okay?
I don't have any. What's going on?
I'll let you know in 1 second here. You're Elijah?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What's going on?
I'll tell you in just a second. Anybody else in the house?
No, sir.
Okay. Any weapons or anything in the house?
No, sir.
You have what?
I don't have any weapons.
Okay, you're lying.
Okay,
cool.
I don't have any weapons.
It's not illegal to have weapons, man.
It's not
illegal to have guns.
What's going on?
You have an arrest warrant.
For what?
2 counts of aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and criminal damage to property.
For what?
Well, that'll all be explained to you here soon. Oh, yeah.
You said the charges were what?
2 counts of aggravated assault.
2 counts of aggravated assault? For what?
Criminal damage to property and possession of a firearm during the commission of a
Do I
crime.
need to lock this door? It's locked. It is locked? Yes, sir.
All right. So we got you. That's what we needed.
What the hell is going on?
I just told you.
2 arrest warrants.
4 arrest warrants. LT, Sarge, thank y'all.
Great job, guys.
Thought that was going to end up being a little bit worse. I was asked. But he told me nobody was in there. Yeah, that's what he told me.
Yeah, he kept seeing that behind me.
Investigators conduct a formal police interrogation with Elijah.
Hey, Elijah. I'm Detective Russell, Windshield Police. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Sure. Cutting COVID season, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Make you more comfortable. I leave this on.
I was gonna take mine off.
Okay, you take yours off. I'm kind of weird about COVID, and that freaks me out. I'm sure you're wondering why you're here, or you may know why you're here, and there's maybe more to why you're here than I know about. Okay, so that's why I'm coming to talk to you today. Just to kind of give you a synopsis. Well, kind of give you a synopsis of why you're here, and you already know your charges, and we can kind of go through that, and you can kind of explain to me firsthand what happened. Okay. All right. So, but before I can talk to you, since you are in jail, I have to read your Miranda warning here. Had those read to you before? Okay. I'll read them to you. How far do you go in school?
I graduated from college.
You did? Okay. So you can read, write, English language and all that just fine. Okay. So if you'll read this with me as I read it to you, okay?
Please read Elijah his Miranda rights.
All right. So I was assigned a case involving, your name came up in it, okay? Involving an incident that occurred on September 7th here in Lawrenceville. Are you familiar with what I'm talking about?
Go on.
Okay. Well, do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Okay. There's an incident involving off-door bush trace in Lawrenceville.
Go on.
Okay. It involved, who's your girlfriend, Kyla?
Yeah.
Kyla, the Milling? Milling, okay. There was an incident where you and Kyla at a house in Lawrenceville. Okay. That's how I became involved because I was assigned the case. It came out as a discharging firearms call. It went some gunfire, and eventually I got assigned the case a few days later. And during the course of my investigation, your name came up as well as Kyla's. And during that investigation, ultimately I determined there's probable cause to obtain arrest warrants for both you and Kyla in the incident, okay?
Okay.
I spoke with them. It sounds like, I'm sure you have a different description of what happened, or maybe you have the same. So I'm here today to talk to you just to get your side of the story, because there's 2 sides to every story, and I want to hear firsthand your side of the story, okay, and see how that compares to what's being reported to me, and go from there. Okay. So if you I know you know what I'm talking about, the incident, okay? Because you drive a BMW SUV. Okay, that's your car right there on Highway 29 at Ronald Reagan, about 10 minutes after the incident occurred, okay? BMW, silver or white? Silver? Silver, okay. So, I mean, you're less than like 7 miles away from the location, about 10 minutes, or 7 to 10 miles away, about 10 minutes after what happened, okay? So there's no doubt you were there. Also, there's several of the houses there have cameras, and it shows you guys pulling in and getting out of the car and walking down the street and everything. Okay, so can you tell me what happened? and see and compare to what I have. And I'll give you some more information first, but I want to hear firsthand from you what happened, okay?
Can I ask why my phones were taken?
Your phone's taken as evidence. We'll get search warrants before going through those, and that's why.
I mean, evidence for...
Because based on what's happened, there's potential that there's evidence that's been transmitted via social media, text messages, phone calls, and in our investigation, it's common that happens, okay? So that's why they're taken. We're not going to keep them. They'll eventually get released to you once I obtain a search warrant and the search warrant's been executed, we get the data, and phones can be released. Or if I try to get a search warrant and they don't issue it to me, then I'll release the phones. So we're not keeping them.
Yeah.
They're not ours, they're yours. We're just having temporarily for evidence.
No, I just needed. I'm kind of in a situation where I cannot get out because my phone.
You want Kyla's number?
No, I have her number.
Okay. Whose number you need?
I mean, y'all gonna go arrest her too at some point, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Whose number do you need? Maybe I can help you out.
My mom's but inside my phone is my E-Trade debit card.
Okay. What do you mean inside it? Like, is it saved in your phone or it's behind your phone or something?
There's my phone and it's inside of a case.
Okay.
Inside the case, if you flip it over, there's like a little flap.
Uh-huh.
Because it's plastic, so it flaps open. My BitPay card is in there, BITPAY.
Okay.
My ID is in there.
Okay.
And my E-Trade debit card is in there.
Okay. You want that released to somebody, or you want to stay with your phone?
I need that released with my inmate property because I need my debit card to get out of here.
So someone's going to have to pick it up.
My mom.
Okay. So what we can do before I leave, I'll talk to them. You can do a proper release form here and describe on there what you want released. I haven't even seen your phone, and I don't know what's behind it. So if you're saying it's there, it's going to be there. And
it is.
And once we get that form, have your mom come get that form from you up here. Does she live in Georgia?
She does.
Okay.
She lives in Gwinnett.
Okay. Have her pick up that form from you, filled out exactly what you want released. Okay. Because if you don't put it on there legally, I can't release it per our policy. So then she can come to the police department and we'll release it to her. So everything except the phones can go.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I just needed to access my funds so I could get out of here, hire legal counsel.
Okay. Yeah, when I get back, or I'll do it today or tomorrow, I'll look and see what's behind the phone without going in the phone and separate it. Okay. I'm assuming they didn't take the case off.
Yes, inside the case.
Okay. All right. So back to what we were talking about. Can you run me through that night on the 7th or early morning? It was around 2 o'clock in the morning.
I really wish I could get some kind of legal counselor and attorney with me because, I mean, clearly you guys know what happened.
Well, I know what I'm being told happened. I don't know if there's more to it. Something that led up to it.
A lot led up to it.
Okay. So this only opportunity I have to speak with you is now. So if you want to tell me your side of the story so I can put that on record and compare it with what happened and see if there's more to it, that there's more of a reason, or if it was a bad mistake or a bad decision.
It was.
What I can tell you is, 'cause you've been arrested before, right? It's nothing, isn't it pretty petty?
Basically,
yeah. Like false name and some traffic stuff. Okay. You've been arrested for anything major? I can tell you you're lucky you're not in here for murder right now. Okay. That I can tell you. One of the bullets missed his head. By that. Okay.
One of the bullets.
Yeah. BULLETS.
Okay. That's bullshit.
Okay.
Because, all right, this is why I kind of wanted legal counsel because I don't want to admit to something, but at the same time, I'm not going to admit to something that I did not do. I didn't because whoever Lakeisha's brother was or whoever, they sent pictures to Kyla's dad's phone. I didn't get any pictures. I didn't get anything, but it was for a vehicle that neither one of us saw, and it was for a vehicle that they weren't even in last night or the night of. They sent a picture of some purple Honda Accord, and the windows were smashed out, and then there was a bullet hole on the side door of the side, and that's not possible. That's just not possible because That's not possible. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna. I didn't do that. I didn't shoot at. No. I mean, no. I shot. If anything, I shot in the air. I didn't shoot him. I didn't shoot the car. I shot in the air just because. When we got out of the car, and you could look at the video from the video surveillance from.
Well, there's some distance, so down near the car, it's hard to tell what transpires down near the car. Okay, it just shows you. I mean, it shows you guys walking down to the car.
So that happened a little bit. That happened prior to the shot was fired, and I didn't shoot the car. I shot in the air. Like I shot in the air because Kyla was about to get into a fight with whoever. It was a gray car. I remember that specifically. It was a gray car. A girl had got out, a guy had got out. They were about to scuffle, and I shot in the air to break things up. And then he swerved abruptly, almost before they got out of the car. He swerved abruptly and almost hit my car. So
where was this even at?
In the neighborhood.
Is that in front? So what was the whole point of going there though? Because Kyla was in a relationship with Keshia previously, and I guess there's some tension or there's something going on with them. I don't know the backstory besides it's not going good.
It was a breakup, and after that, Lakeisha started being a stalker, like threatening to come to Kyla's job. And all of this is like on record. She called and made a false report saying that Kyla had went missing.
Do you know who she called for that?
APD.
Okay. Where does Kyla live in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Kyla lives in Atlanta, and she works at Cheetah, like the Cheetah Lounge. Mm-hmm. So Lakeisha would make threats like, "I'm gonna come up to your job. I'm gonna have people come up to your job," just making it like just being weird. Kyla would come over and spend time with me, and I would get phone calls on my phone from just random numbers, mm-hmm. No caller ID, just all hours of the night, all hours of the day. Sometimes when I answered, they would say something. Sometimes they wouldn't. They would just breathe, or they'd just be like, "Yeah, fuck, we know where the fuck at. Yeah. Where the bitch at? Where's the bitch?" And I'm like, at first I was playing along, like, just get off my phone. But it started escalating and getting more and more personal as the weeks went on, because this was going on for at least 3 weeks. They started saying stuff like, "Yeah, we know who you are."
And do you know who's calling at this point?
No, I don't.
Guy or girl?
I'm assuming there's somebody that has something to do with Lakeisha.
Okay.
But they're calling and they're like, "Yeah, we know your name. We have your name now. You're Elijah Hahn. You have a daughter. You have a BMW." They're just saying stuff that's true. Like, they're saying, "Oh, we're going to pull up. We're going to do X, Y, and Z." And one of the things that they said that was kind of erroneous was, "Oh, we know what school your daughter is in." My daughter's 2. She'll be 2 on the 28th. So how would you know what school my daughter went to? So it was just increasing threats.
And is this all because of, well, to your knowledge, is this all because of the tension between Kyla and Lakeisha? This is where all this is stemming from?
And then Kyla has told me in the past where there's been physical abuse on Lakeisha's family side, where her uncle put hands on her.
On Kyla or Lakeisha?
On Kyla.
Okay.
Like, beat her, snatched a patch out her hair, all kind of stuff. I have security cameras at my house. I knew when DeKalb came and got me. I didn't resist. I cooperated. I just literally just got out of the shower. My hair was wet. So I've been seeing cars that are not. I live at the bottom of my cul-de-sac. I've seen cars come and sit outside of my house. Like, I just didn't really feel safe, especially after knowing these people were calling me my phone, no caller ID, and then telling me my address.
Mm-hmm. Were you having any other issues with anybody else?
I've never had any issue. I'm a stockbroker. I don't do anything. I mind my business. Before being in a relationship with Kyla, I didn't have any of these issues. Nothing. And then in the early part of the relationship, in between. I mean, Kyla and I had a relationship last year before she got in a relationship with Keshia. Keshia just was like super controlling, and she started calling.
What'd they break up for? Do you know?
Kyla just got tired of, just being mistreated in a relationship. She just got tired of. She said Lakeisha was hella controlling, and Lakeisha was a chef. She would want Kyla to be, hella involved and hella supportive of her hopes and her dreams and all that. Like, she would cook for the mayor or something, but Kyla would have to wash all the dishes. She was just tired of being mistreated in a relationship, and it was an age gap. Like, Lakeisha's in her 40s, and Kyla's 27. So
you're 26?
28.
Or 28, okay. So I guess that's where, so them whoever calling you, we don't know who, but you're getting phone calls. Is that what led to you guys going over to that night? Or was there something happening earlier on in that day?
That too. They called and called and called. They called my phone at least like 17, 18 times.
And do you know who it is calling at this time? Or
they never called from their phone number. They're always calling no caller ID private. Just the same stuff. I tried to ignore it, but they were saying like, "Oh, we're gonna pull up on you. We're gonna shoot your house up." Blah blah blah. And then probably later on in the evening, they called Kyla's phone and said, "We're outside your house. We're outside your house."
Is that the one in Sandy Springs? Okay.
"We're at your house. Come outside." Blah 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 blah. I took her, because we were at my house at the time. Kyla and I were at my house. I took her home just to make sure she was home, being escorted home safely. And Lakeisha and her brother were throwing rocks at us.
Were they already there at her house?
Yes.
Okay.
They were already there, and they were throwing rocks at us and stuff. So we just went back to my house, and we chilled. And then the drama started up again.
So it was Lakeisha and her brother? Which one? I'm not sure if they're their whole family.
I have no idea.
Okay.
So the drama started back up again, and I mean, I made a bad decision of going out to Lawrenceville.
So what was the intent of? Because what was the intent of you? You and Kyla both went there, obviously, right? So what was the intention of going there? Was it to confront them? Was it to fight them? Was it? I mean,
Kyla wanted to fight Lakeisha.
Okay.
And just get it over with. I was just there to make sure things didn't get out of hand.
And they got a little out of hand.
Yeah, because it wasn't, at first it was just going to be, mutual combat. Then it escalated to her brother was going to jump Kyla, and that's where I put myself in a situation I didn't belong in.
So this is why it's important that I talk to you about this, because what you just told me, I never heard about. Okay. So now I have.
But at the end of I'm admitting all that. But at the end,
well, it's fine. I mean,
I did not shoot the car. I honestly, seriously believe, would be on the shadow over that. Like, they did that damage to that car. I believe that.
Do you think they did it on purpose?
Yes. Yes. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I am 100%, innocent, and I will admit to my wrongdoings. I think the two aggravated assaults, and it's the punishment. On one hand, I feel like I just discharged my firearm, but did I shoot at somebody? No, I didn't shoot at somebody. Didn't shoot at a car. Nothing. They were about to fight, like literally, "What's up, bitch, woo, 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 woo." And then to break it up, because he had got out the car as well, I shot in the air. They got back in the car and drove away.
So from my standpoint, when I go out there, you understand where your warrants are coming from?
I shot one bullet, not bullets. That's why I was kind of.
But do you see how my investigation thus far, with what's been reported? You're there. There's camera. There's gunfire. There's holes in the car. So you see where I'm coming from,
right?
With these warrants and how I got to that point.
I do, but I just don't understand the bullets in a car.
Well, there were two. There were two in the car.
I only shot one time.
Okay. Do you know where the bullet went? Like, did you shoot straight up? Did you shoot at an angle away?
At an angle in the air like this, so it's not coming back. I go to the gun range.
Okay. Well, then you should know that if you did only get one shot, it's got to come down somewhere.
Yeah, so I shot at an angle.
Okay.
Like at a not at a 90-degree angle straight in the air. I shot up. Like,
and then what happened after that?
They got in their car and pulled off. We got in our car and pulled off.
What car were they in?
Some gray Nissan. It was like a gray Nissan Sentra or something. It was definitely not that purple Accord that we got sent pictures of. They sent pictures for her dad with a bullet hole and like the back window and side window shattered. And that just didn't make sense. It just nothing about that made sense because
whose gun? Is that your gun? You said you go to the gun range, so that was your gun. What kind of gun was it?
A Glock 43.
So a 9mm?
Yes. I don't. That's not making sense to me, detective. I shot in the air one time. How can a car get hit more than one time?
Well, so based on your side of the story, we had, I don't know if they were at your house throwing rocks. I don't know. I wasn't there. No police report was made, nothing. So this all could have been alleviated by simply
getting a restraining order.
That, contacting the police. Hey, look, this is whether people like the police or they don't like them. I don't know if you do or you don't, okay? But either way, you need to protect yourself in these situations. You seem like a very educated and smart individual. Is that fair to say? I mean, you seem very smart. Very well spoken, okay? Oh, I can't tell you. Oh, based on currently on the charges, it's not good. They're not good charges. However, you haven't went to court, okay? So you have a bond to get out. Have they told you what your bond is? I mean, it's high, but it's a bond. Yeah. They asked me about the bond, and I said I wasn't against you getting a bond. So a lot of times in these situations, they don't give you a bond. You're no bond, just based on the severity of it. Okay. Is there anything else you can think of that you want to tell me today? This is gonna be probably the only, unless you call me, and I'll leave my card. I think I may have a card on me. Unless you call me and want to talk again, I don't plan on talking to you anymore, unless there's something that comes up and you want me to come back out. What was the purpose? That's what I was going to get at. You guys go out there because Kyla wants to fight Keshia. So hindsight, terrible idea, right? What made you bring a gun with you down to the car with her to confront them?
I had my gun in my car already.
So did you just take it down there with you?
The gun never exited the vehicle except when I shot once.
Where'd you shoot from?
I got out of my car and I was standing right next to it.
How far away were you from them? Like, how far was your car? Here, let me see. I'll pull this up for you.
My car was like 5 feet behind me, and they were probably 10 feet away from me, and I shot in the air to break up the fight.
Okay, so here, look at this picture. So this can be you coming up, right? And then I deleted a lot of these. So their house, where were they parked at?
When we went up to their house, they didn't come outside, so we just kept driving. We kept going. And when we were about to leave the neighborhood, they called. Okay, when we were about to leave the neighborhood, they were coming in. We passed their house going that way. They were somewhere in the neighborhood coming this way. We were past the house at some point. They had called, before our cars saw each other, they called me and said, oh, why are you leaving the neighborhood? Why are you speeding out of the neighborhood? We want to fight, blah, 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 blah. And then,
so here is so you guys pass, and I don't know where you guys are at right now. Your other angles. Anyways, this isn't the right video, but it still shows the general area I'm talking about. So you guys pass, you come down here, you park in the cul-de-sac, or towards the end of it, near the cul-de-sac, and you walk all the way down. What happens then? That's when you guys come out here at an angle.
Nothing. They didn't come outside, so we got back in the car, and then we drove by her mom's house, and they still didn't come outside. And at that point, we was like kind of washing our hands with the situation. Like we were gonna get the police involved. And then they called back, like while we were being said, "Why are you guys speeding out of the neighborhood? We want to fight." Blah 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 blah. And then we just so happened to see their car, like it was a one-way road. So you either come this way or going that way.
Where were you when you saw their car? Because there was a moment in the video where a car drives. It's kind of. Did you guys stop in front of the house?
Yeah.
Okay. And so from there, when did their car drive? From your account, when did their car pass you?
Probably 3 minutes after that. After we sat in front of the house.
So
we were in front of the house for a minute, and then we left. Like we were leaving the neighborhood, and then they called me and said, "Why are y'all speeding off so fast? We're here." And then while driving this way, I saw their car coming out that way. He swerved and tried to hit my car abruptly, so his car is facing that way at this point. I had hopped out. Kyla, I didn't hop out, but I parked my car right here. Kyla hopped out. The female passenger of that car hopped out. Her brother had hopped out.
How far are you in front of the house, or are you somewhere else at this point?
Not in front of the house at this point.
How far away are you? Because I mean, there may be other houses that have cameras that can.
Yeah.
And I will go check. I mean, I'm not here just to say I charge you. I'm not going to look into it anymore. If you tell me something, I'm going to look into it and see if that's true or not, or try to. I don't know
It was up the same. It was on the same street. It was probably.
Was it up the street or closer to the front of the neighborhood?
Up the street from where her mom's house was.
So up towards that cul-de-sac.
I don't know.
So you drove past the house the first time. You're saying you went
past that when the first time I passed that.
And you walked down and came back, you're saying, and then you...
I didn't walk down and come back.
Well,
okay. From your video, we parked in the cul-de-sac. I didn't get out of the vehicle. Kyla had got out the vehicle to see if they were going to fight. They didn't.
Well, there's two people. So who's the other one? And two people get out and they're walking together, being you and Kyla.
I did not get out of my truck.
Were there just two of you in the car?
Yeah, which is Kyla and I, and then they were going to fight. Kyla was gonna fight the other female. I'm assuming that's either Lakeisha's ex-girlfriend and then her little brother. I don't know. I don't know who I was talking to. The first time we pulled up in the cul-de-sac and I parked my car, Kyla had got out and she walked down. Then she had got back in the car. And then we drove past Lakeisha's house, and we thought she was gonna come outside. She didn't come outside. And then at that point, we were leaving the neighborhood because it was like, this is stupid. We're going back home. And then they called talking about, why y'all leaving the neighborhood so fast? Why y'all leaving the neighborhood so fast? And then it was like, we saw each other's cars on that street. It was like, this your car, this your car. They swerved and tried to hit my truck.
Is that when you were trying to leave the neighborhood?
Yes. They swerved and tried to hit my truck. Then a female passenger hopped out. The male passenger hopped out of the other car. Kyla had hopped out of my car. They were squabbling like they were finna start pushing each other. I had got out because the male had looked like he was finna get involved too. And I shot in the air. They got back in their car and they drove off. And then they called like.
Did you think? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Pastor.
And they called like, oh. You shooting at people. Then Lakeisha was like, I'm going to tell X, Y, and Z, and blah, blah, blah. And then they sent the pictures the following morning, and I was just sitting there hella confused because it was like, that's not the car that they were in.
Did you think of after this happened to call the police? Like, look, we need to protect ourselves. This is what happened. Let's tell them what happened before it gets misconstrued and they say something else. I mean, it's easy to look in hindsight, but did that cross your mind at all?
Yeah, I still wanted to go about getting a restraining order, but I didn't think I needed one. I was telling Kyla to get one against Lakeisha.
Well, I mean, I would say, at the end of the day, we're all, I don't know the maturity level of them, but at the end of the day, you guys are all adults and old enough just to leave each other the hell alone. Like, right. You're not together. Leave each other alone.
That's what her mom was saying. That's what Kyla's mom was saying. That's what everybody involved was saying. Like, why Lakeisha couldn't just leave Kyla alone and let her go on with her life? Like, why is she harassing?
Well, I mean, I think it's partially two-way street between them. I think there's a lot of going back and forth where
There was.
And you got yourself into a relationship that's not going well for you. Or not saying your relationship's not going well, but it's gotten you in trouble with this situation. Yeah, I know it's easy to sit back and look at now and say that, but like I said, you don't seem like a bad person. You seem smart, educated, and well-spoken, and from speaking with you, this doesn't seem like something you'd normally be involved in.
My daughter's birthday is on the 28th.
So from here, does Kyla know we're looking for her or no?
I'm not
Well,
sure.
we're not really looking for her. I mean, we'll find her. I'm not. Somebody, the sheriff's office and all them will go look for her, not me. And I'll talk to her. Is she going to give me a different account of what happened? I mean, if you guys were together, it should match up perfectly.
Yeah. Her story's not going to differ from mine.
So if I have a recording of Kyla saying that she shot at Derek, that's Lakeisha's brother. If I have a recording of that, is there any reason that she'd be saying that if that really didn't happen?
I mean, I kind of remember that line of questioning that you're asking because...
And then her saying, yeah, I shot at him.
She was being sarcastic.
I was just being sarcastic. She said she is the one that shot at him. Which, did she ever have a gun? Did she ever take the gun from you and shoot? Okay. Listen to me now. Okay. How long you guys been together?
Less than a year.
Okay. You guys have kids together? So you're not connected in any way besides being in a relationship, right? Did Kyla take the gun at all from you and fire it all? Because if she did, I get it, you're together, but now would be that time to say that, if that's what happened. I don't know. I'm just throwing a scenario out there that could have or couldn't have happened, okay? But if she did, now's not the time to protect her. It's protect your own ass. Worry about you being at home with your 2-year-old and raising her, and not with a girl that you're getting in trouble with already and has damn got you on 4 felonies locked up right now. So that's not what you need to be concerned about. You need to be concerned about yourself and your daughter and your career. So at any point did Kyla shoot that gun?
I can't lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. She didn't shoot the gun. She only shot... I'm the person that shot in the air. She just told Lakeisha that she did it because she wanted to piss her off and scare her.
So you're going to, and I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just trying to make sure that that's what we're going with. At no time did Kyla shoot that gun. Or did she? Because if she did shoot the gun, now would be the time to tell me. Because this is the only time we talk. So whatever I put in my report is coming from today. This is the only time we're talking. I don't want you to tell me something that didn't happen and tell me that it did happen. But I certainly don't want you to tell me something did not happen if it really did happen. Okay? Because there's a recording of Kyla saying she shot the gun, which I don't know why you would say you shot the gun if you didn't. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm a pretty straightforward, honest person. I'm not sitting here trying to trick you. I don't lie to people. I don't trick them. I give them the benefit of the doubt to be honest with me, just like I'm going to be honest with them. I'm sure there are some officers and detectives that will sit here and, hey, I got this. I wasn't bluffing. I have the video, right? So I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I have something if I don't have it, just to get you to say something. That's not how I operate. So, did Kyla shoot your gun or a gun as well? Because I don't see why they would shoot their own car and damage it. I mean, that's significant damage. It's a hole in the door. It's probably a door replacement. It's going to be a brand new front windshield. It's going to be a back windows and be replaced. So
I don't know how that damage could have all happened from, because I've seen the pictures. Have you seen the pictures?
Yeah, I've seen the car.
You've seen the windows?
Yeah.
Have gunshots ever shattered a window like that?
Yeah. It happens.
I'm saying it happens, but there's a difference between a shattered window, like somebody slinging a crowbar through it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that was clearly a bullet hole.
In the window?
No, in the door.
In the door.
Yeah, that's clearly a bullet hole.
Okay. But No bullet holes in the glass.
It shattered the glass, and the report details in the front.
So based off of what they're trying to say, how many gunshots were fired? Because
so based on that, it's going to be 2.
But if you go and look at the video footage of a ring light of somebody's where we were, and you only see 1 shot fired in the air.
You guys go further past the house to an area where it's dark, past that driveway. Okay.
We were on a well-lit street.
Okay. Well, you guys walk into dark. It gets dark down by their driveway.
That was at least 10 minutes before the shot was fired.
Okay. So, to my question, at any point you're telling me Kyla did not shoot? Okay. So when Kyla, because I'm going to talk to Kyla eventually, is she going to tell me that you shot, or is she going to tell me she shot? Which,
I did it.
That's what she's going to tell me? Are you positive?
I mean, I don't know if she'll tell anything, but she didn't shoot the gun.
Okay.
And I didn't shoot the car.
So this shooting that you're telling me, or this 1 shot you shot in the air because they were about to fight and you want to break it up, you said? Or for it to be done?
That's the God honest
So
truth.
it didn't happen at their house. It happened somewhere else?
It happened in the neighborhood, but not at their house. I did not. I shot in the air. I can look at you and say, I shot in the air. I did not.
Is there any...
That car was not at that scene. That car was not there. They were not driving that vehicle the night of the incident. They were not driving that. It's a purple Honda Accord, right?
Yeah, it's purple. It's not Accord, but it's purple.
It's a purple car. It's like a purple maroonish. They weren't driving that car that night. They were not driving that car on that night in question. They were not driving that car. I wasn't intoxicated.
So if we encountered them just a few minutes later and they were in that car, are you telling me they drove back, swapped cars out, shot their car, and then went and called the police?
They probably damaged that car after the situation happened because they weren't in that car. We
were out there a few minutes afterwards. It wasn't long before we came out.
They were not in that car.
Okay.
They were not in that car. And it makes sense if there's reports of gunshot fire well after I've left. If you got a video of me on Ronald Reagan 7 minutes after or moments after, that's not making sense. Like, what I haven't seen the car, but I've seen pictures of it. That's not the car that they were driving that night. I shot in the air, so it would be physically impossible. First of all, it'd be physically impossible for me to shoot a car twice when I shot a bullet. I only fired 1 bullet. How does a car get that damaged?
Well, if what you're telling me is what really happened, obviously then I can't have it.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm not insulting your intelligence. I'm not nothing. I'm sitting here saying it's as plain as that.
You shot up, it doesn't hit. So I have them saying they did shoot it. So we have a situation where obviously a confrontation occurred and there was a gunshot. So we confirmed that there was a gunshot
in the air.
Okay.
And then I strongly feel like they did that damage to that vehicle. They personally did that damage to that vehicle. They smashed the windows, they smashed the back window, and they either shot at it once or twice or something. But I shot in the air. It was a well-lit street, and by the time...
So was your car in front of theirs or behind theirs when all this happened?
The car was like this because they were coming down.
Here, draw it for me. They don't draw me the whole neighborhood, but let's see, that's going to be the front of the neighborhood towards the front. That'll be back. Okay, yeah, it's all windy, but they're back here, you're up there. So draw me where they went.
Let's say the house is right here. We drove past the house.
Give me an estimate. Like, we talking half a mile, 100 yards?
Less than half a mile. Probably like right here. They come from this way. My car is facing, let's say, that's the top view of the car. They come and swerve. So their car is like that.
So are they blocking the road this time?
Yes.
Completely?
They're blocking my way. Like, they swerved so hard, I thought they was finna hit my So then they hopped out. Boom, boom. One from this side, one from that side. She hopped out. Then once I saw him get out, because if she was just fighting her, that was the whole point of the situation. But why are you hopping out too? So the both of them confront Kyla. They start arguing. The girl puts hands on Kyla. Then I was like, oh, this escalating, is getting out of hand. I stepped out right from my car. We're not talking about too far. I shot in the air. They both got back in their car. They drove away.
So
they drove that way, and I'm guessing they went around and turned around because we went out the neighborhood.
So if you go down the street from their house, like maybe 100 yards, there's a kind of sharp curve, right?
Yeah.
So was it after that curve or before that curve?
It was at the curve.
So it was in the curve there. So it wasn't that far at all from their house. Okay. All right.
So if you go and you look at ring lights in that area, and you only see on video and hear on video one gunshot fired.
If there's a ring, I'm trying to get video and I'm having an issue. It's not going to record what happened. I'm having difficulties getting it. But yeah, obviously, if I get video, it's different than what you've been charged with. Then obviously, something will happen. Stuff will be if something comes to light where what you're telling me it proves it's true, okay, then charges would probably be altered. The charges would be dropped. Either way, you guys went there to fight. Gunshot went off. Okay.
I'm not. But I made a stupid decision. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, I didn't do anything. I was just at home playing PlayStation. I can't sit here and lie and say that because obviously you guys have facts.
I mean, that's much different than shooting into a car with people in it.
I didn't do that either.
I understand what you're saying, but that's a lot different than what you're telling me. So obviously, if what you're telling me is proven to be true somehow, then that's not going to constitute then what they're saying.
Aggravated assault.
Yeah. Two times.
Yeah.
And then the vehicle being damaged as well. That's where the criminal damage property.
It'd be more of unlawful possession of a firearm and discharging my firearm in public.
I would have to sit down and look at the totality of all the circumstances and what else came to light. And wouldn't it be illegal, or would you say, what's the first one you said? No, I mean, as long as you're not a felon, you can possess it.
No, I can possess a firearm.
Yeah, so then you wouldn't be charged with that.
So discharging my firearm in public.
Again, I'd have to look at the totality of what else came to light and see what would match up. I don't want to speculate and say that this charge would be what, because I'd have to see what the facts were. It's kind of the what if game can work sometimes, but I don't like to do the what if on charges.
I understand.
But either way, you have a bond currently. It's a high bond. There's a bond.
Could I get a bond reduction?
That's something.
To the judge.
Yeah, that's good. But that's a prelim. You're sitting here for several weeks for a prelim.
I'm not doing
that. So, I mean, have you ever bonded out before on anything, on any other arrests? I don't. What's the bond at? Do you know?
$33,800.
How much? 43.
$33,800.
Okay, so then you have to come up with $3,000 to bond out, or $3,300 to bond out, or so roughly. You go through 35. Okay, to go through a bondsman. But you need your card for that, correct? I mean, I can see if they can get a form for you real quick, and I'll take it back with me.
My mom doesn't have her ID. She knows her ID number. She has the DDS app.
Well, I can pull her license picture up.
Okay, cool.
Make sure it's her. Or if you want, you can, I don't know if she has the money to front, then you can come get your stuff when you get out yourself, and then just pay her back. I mean, as long as it's Monday through Friday or don't come at 6 o'clock because no one's going to be there. It needs to be between 8 a.m. I'd say 4 at the latest. It just depends on, because I don't have access to, I can log evidence, but I can't pull it.
Can I bond out on Saturday?
Yeah, you can bond out any day. You can bond out any day of the week, anytime. But no one will be there Saturday to release property.
Oh, okay. No, I'm trying to get her to come up and get it today.
Today? All right. I would say it's probably not going to happen today because you still have to do the paperwork. Then it has to be, I mean, it may, but I'm going to have to go back and pull your phone and remove the items and log them separate. It's possible. I mean, what time do you think it'd be?
I had to give her my card number. I didn't remember it off the top of my head. It's kind of hard to remember, it's hard, but I got it. And when I got in contact with my mom this morning, she has my card number, so it was just how were we going to be able to move funds around to get out, because my mom didn't have it right now, and I have it, but I would have to call E-Trade or.
Now, give me a minute and I'll ask them if they have a form you can fill out real quick. So I'll help you speed it up a little bit. I'll take it with me.
Could I mean.
So it's a form you're going to put, it's like a proper release form where you're giving consent to release things.
Okay.
Because I can't, well, I'll tell you what do you want to release to her in there? And I'll call my supervisor and say this is sufficient since I've spoken to you firsthand.
My debit card, my E-Trade debit card.
You got debit? What kind of debit card?
E-Trade. Like, the stock brokerage.
So it says E-Trade on the card.
Yes, and it has my name on it.
Okay.
What else? BitPay card.
BITS?
BITPAY.
Oh, pay card.
And my ID.
So pretty much everything except your phone.
My driver's license, yeah.
What's your mom's name?
Heidi. H-E-I-D-I. Senior.
SENIOR?
Mm-hmm.
Is that her last name?
Yes.
Okay. And just those 4 things?
I don't have an ID. That's what I meant. My driver's license is my ID.
The phones aren't going though.
The
phones aren't going to go.
That's fine.
Right now. You can be in contact with me in the future and I'll give them to you.
I needed to access my crypto though.
Hey Sarge. Hey, I'm here on an interview from the Dornbush Trace case, and apparently there's some items behind one of the phones. There's a debit card, a BitPay card, an ID, and a driver's license. Yes. I didn't hear you. Can you say that again? Yeah, so we're going to hang on to the phones, but there's those 4 cards that he wants to release to his mother. I'm here firsthand with him, and he's telling me he wants to release them. Is that sufficient? Or yes, I'm up here talking to him right now. So is it sufficient? Okay. I didn't know if he wanted me to have a form or not. Okay. Okay. All right, that works. I told him I had to call and ask real fast. All right, thank you. All right, good. When I get back, I'll walk down there and look so she can come get them.
It's like, okay, so you see how your phone is? Can I see your phone? No, it's not like that. It's not like you pop off the case. It's like, okay, there's like a little pocket. I'm going to wipe that off.
I'm sure I'm probably can figure it out by looking
But
at
it's
it.
like, boom, open the flap, ID, like BitPay card, E-Trade card. On this side, ID.
Okay. I'm sure I can figure it out. It's fine. I'm sure I can figure it out by looking at it. It's like a name card case on the back of the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What time can she get there? Or you still have to call her?
I was only able to talk to her at 8 o'clock this morning.
Okay. Do you want to shoot for having her come in tomorrow and do it? Is it realistic that she's going to get there by 4? It's 2 right now. You got to get sent back down there, call.
I don't have no. I got arrested in my shower clothes. I didn't even know I needed to put money on my books.
I mean, you can do collect call, can't you? I'll coordinate it with her.
I wish they let me. I have wrote it down when I talked to her this morning.
Okay, I'll call. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out for you when I get back and call and coordinate it. Okay. When I get back, I'll look her up. You know, and we'll get taken care of.
I need.
So she can. Then you guys can figure out from there. I'm just calling to say, hey, he has his property. He said you can come get it. Come on, get it.
I need to contact the mother of my daughter.
Okay. Well.
But I don't know.
Call Heidi, or when you talk to your mom tonight, have her do that. Okay. I don't. If you're getting out tomorrow?
My stock was sold today, and the funds are gonna settle Saturday.
And talk to some, and I don't know. But we'll at least get that stuff to your mom in the meantime. All right.
Okay.
All right. So hang tight for me. So don't worry about a proper release form. I'll go get them, and they'll pick you up. And from a father's standpoint, you need to put that little girl first and be careful who you get involved with. Okay. I don't want her to not have you around either. Especially today's world. I mean, are you the primary provider? But you need to be there for her, so put that first, all right? But hang in there. It sounds like you have a plan to get out here in a couple days or this week, all right? So let me get them and they'll come in for you, okay? I appreciate you talking to me. Here, I want to shake your hand, so we'll be talking, okay? If you talk to Kyla, if you do happen to talk to her, you just tell her to turn herself in and make this easy. Can you do that for me? Okay. Hang tight.
Learning that Kyla is working at a local club, officers race there to arrest her.
Hello.
Hi, Sam. This is Bob.
We met Bob earlier.
Yeah.
I see you again.
At the GM. What's the best course of action here? Should I go to the back and ask her to come out?
I mean,
I was thinking. We were talking about it on the way out here. Like,
Yeah.
what she sees you, is she gonna just run the other direction?
She might. I hope not. So we'll see.
Serious charges, so yeah.
Gonna.
We're gonna.
I was thinking bring her to a room separate from everybody else to where we're close by. And then that way she can
Yeah, we can do that.
You want to take them around this way? And I'll
Okay.
come through the dressing.
She probably knows what's up.
Yeah.
You
Sure.
want to fight your camera?
Where are they going to be coming from? There? Okay. Kyla.
Hello.
Can I know what's going on? What are the charges? Can I get dressed?
Are you able to get some clothes?
Yeah.
Is there somewhere like around here? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Is there a bag that's inside your locker? Yeah, can I just get? I mean, you need to stay here with these, and I'll go get your things.
So what are the charges? Aggravated arrest, that's it? Why are you guys with SWAT here?
It's aggravated assault's a very serious crime.
And who is the victim? Because I'm confused. Am I gonna lose my job? I'm talking.
I wouldn't imagine so.
If the charge isn't stick, will I be able to still work? Because I literally have no idea what's going on.
We'll cross that bridge.
Sorry, I wasn't
Oh,
trying
that's
to.
okay.
It was just.
Every day is an exciting adventure. Yeah, you guys are more prepared for it than Bob and I are. Sorry? I just picked up the 2 bags that you had in your locker.
Oh, there's no. Organizer? No, she was
Okay, not at all.
That's the girl you should get right there. Get her.
I'll let it take it. I'm gonna go get some dollars.
Talk about how there's never a first. This is the first for me.
I'll see the girl.
Me too, but not like that.
Yeah.
Ma'am, could you go in there? We need to get her off the phone. She's on the phone.
I should have got her back.
Yeah.
I understand, babe, but I need you to come on out.
Do it.
Opposed to taking her like that, she not gonna get dressed.
Yeah. No, we can't have her talking on the phone, especially what she did.
Babe, it's right now. We gotta go.
Yep, take a field trip
My
down here.
boyfriend's mom is coming to pick us up and get the car. Her name is Heidi Senior. I gave her your name. All my stuff is in there. Everything that she needs. You could give her this too because it's really pointless for me to take this. Those are my house.
See if Matthew needs her phone.
No.
Ladies, will you guys go behind the front door, please? Yes, please. Thank you.
you take my bracelet, please? If you need on my locket, can you just give my mom all my stuff, please? Yes, ma'am.
Really appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. That helped us out a lot. So, like I said,
Something like that.
yeah, I would say her and her boyfriend, yeah, they did some. Yeah, it was bad. Bad enough for us to go all the way up here twice. So, so thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it.
Of what? The same charge? Why is this charging the same charge?
Detectives turn their attention to Kyla, arriving to conduct a formal police interview with her.
Hey, Miss Milling, how are you? Good. I'm Detective Russell Morse with police. I need to speak with you today if you wanted to talk.
I've been appointed a lawyer, so I don't want to.
Okay. Have a good day.
All right.
Did they already tell you your bond yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Good second.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right, let's get you out of here.
Sorry that you had to waste your time.
No, it's all right. No big deal.
I don't know why y'all would do that when y'all know I got a lawyer.
I don't either.
Y'all know the law. Let's not. We don't play games.
Elijah Hyams and Kyla Milling each go to trial for 2 counts of aggravated assault, 2 counts of terroristic threats, first-degree felony criminal damage to property, second-degree felony criminal damage to property, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. Prosecutors argue that after Kyla started seriously dating Elijah, her relationship with Keshia and her family deteriorated. Both sides attacked each other until the animosity between them exploded. Then on September 7, 2021, Elijah and Kyla drove to Keshia's home looking for a fight. When the couple saw Keshia's brother and his girlfriend in their car, Elijah and Kyla shot it up. Elijah Hyams and Kyla Milling are found guilty on all charges. They are each sentenced to 15 years in prison.